it went last week. So, first of all, I would like you to look at Sweet Gangster. Sweet Gangster is a developer. Is it developer? Trying to see a bit more. I have 4 windows on my other screen. It's so much work. So the name is Panacea? Panacea, I think. That's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna call it Panacea. Made by Sweet Gangster, and this is, you can check it out on the Sweet Gangster's itch.io page, and you can try out Panacea game. So we're gonna play this first, and then do something else. Oh no! Things are moving around. Oh, come on. Now it's better. Trying to make it. Can you still hear me? You're right. I think you should be able to still hear me. Alright. So, Panacea is a story-driven game. Story-driven game. Rowdy was fine. Yes, thank you, Mr. Varkas, for confirming it. We have talked about this game with Sweet Gangster, and I will just drop some information as we go. And yeah, so this game was made with how the alien intelligence is in the house. So this game, enter Zcat for interact, examine, and confirm arrow keys movement if you maintain shift. X key, X menu, and a save button. How to play. So this is a demo. This is a... Hey, did you hear the rumor? This is a demo. This is a work in progress game, obviously. And it was made in RPG Game Maker, or RPG Game Maker. I need to confirm this, but I think that's the name of the. Yep. Let's see. Hey, did you hear the rumor? Ooh. It seems like there's a hotel deep in the dark forest. Hotel? That's odd. It's a hotel in the middle of a nowhere. Apparently, it holds a panacea. You mean the cure-all elixir? Cure-all elixir. Wow. I bet many people are after it. Then it could be sold for a lot of money. It's not that simple. Apart from it, it's being very easy to get lost in the forest. The hotel is extremely well hidden, especially for us humans. In fact, it's said that some spend their whole lives trying to find it. Ow. What? No way. Then what's the point? Why even bother? Oh, someone died in the first 5 minutes. That's completely reasonable story. Listen, when I say that this medicine is the cure for everything, it really means everything. After all, it can give back humanity to those whom were turned into vicious monsters. But if you are a monster who wants the panacea, you can't reveal your true intention to your inhabitants of the hotel. You can't let them know that deep in your heart you're still human. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Okay, I think I misread something. Lacrima. Panacea. Lacrima. Getting... I hope this is the right way. I hope this... Lacrima. Oh, okay. Yay, and I can move around. So this was made in Game Maker... RPG Game Maker. I have a character and I can walk around in the character. I can't touch the flower. I can see the water. Hello. I'm gonna move around. So yeah, last week we talked about these story-driven games when we show more than write more. So this was the beginning of this game of how we turned into a vampire, I'm guessing. Forest maze. The hotel Lacrima's looking for is a bit tricky to find. Guide her through the forest maze to help her reach her destination. Hint, look around to see if anything catches your attention. Keep the shift key pressed if you want to dash. So I can dash. Does that mean I'm just going fast? Ooh. The mushroom. It's gonna be mushroom. Has anyone played Minecraft? The mushroom. The mushroom on the right is glowing. Okay, cool. Mushroom on the right is glowing. Oh, well, both of them. Mushroom on the right is glowing. Okay. Simple mushroom. A simple mushroom. Flower? Just an old trunk. Oh. Red stuff. Red stuff is not doing anything. That's sad. Oh, I can't go back. Oh yeah, I can go back. I just really won't have to. Oh, because I can't go back because of the mushroom is there. Okay. Mushroom on the top. Is it gonna say mushroom on the top? Mushroom on the left. I went somewhere. Ooh, now every mushroom is. You're almost there. Get ready to spend all your be prepared to relax your feet and get well rested at my wonderful hotel. Who the heck wrote this thing? So yeah, oh, Panacea. Oh, I got through the thing quite fast. Isn't there too much exhibition? Did they get bored because nobody could find it? I mean, they even wrote a sign. The door locked. Kind of weird too. I've never seen one like that before. Well, what do I know? I'm a bit behind of modern stuff. Should make sure I'm ready before heading inside. What does it mean I have to be ready? Items. I have nothing. I don't even know if I can get any items. I don't know. I'm not going back now. I must be ready then. That was odd. Cat people. There are cat people. So the main of the story that we are a vampire, I'm guessing, or something has bitten us. Oh, it is. It seems to be a lot of regrets. I should go talk to the guy behind the receptionist desk. I didn't want it to. Welcome to Hotel Panacea, where all your boredom and fatigue will be cured for a lot of... for just a few bills. Livy. My name is Livy. Livy. Livy? I am the hotel's... concierge? How do you pronounce that word? Please, anyone write me down how do you pronounce that word. How may I help you today? Livy. Livy. Will you be taking a room? Well, not exactly. I was wondering if you had any staff vacancies. Vacancies? Yes, to be honest, I'm looking for a job. Is this a prank? No, I'm serious. Looking for a job. why would you want to work here in the first place? Surely you must know of this hotel's special circumstances, right? Unless, don't tell me you have an ulterior motive. Here goes nothing. The truth is, I'm pretty broke. Excuse me? I'm broke. Mr. Levy, I need money. Cash. Dinero. I can't keep hunting wild animals and taking refuge from a sun in the damp and stinking caves. But asking for a free room would be rude. Plus, I doubt you would indulge me anyway, so I'm asking for a job. Is that all, or are you going to embarrass me further? Ugh, why don't these things keep happening? Why do these things keep happening to me? What? Fine, you win. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's music is getting louder or just louder in my ear. Hey, I have to click back. I'll interview you, but please drop the formalities. Don't call me Mr. Levi. Okay, Lee. Levi? It's gonna be Levi. Then I'm Lacrima. As in the Latin word for tear. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm surprised you know about it. Tear. Okay. Storytelling. I'm usually told my name is unusual. Believe me, you're not the only one with an unusual name here. Well, what do you know? Regardless, let's continue, Miss Vampire. You can tell! Let's say it's fairly obvious due to your fangs and pale skin. He's got a point there. I wonder what his race is. He looks like a human, but certainly doesn't smell like one. Anyhow, back to the point. The thing is, we already got a maid and a cook, and I basically do everything else. So I'm not sure about what kind of job to give you. Besides, the owner doesn't like to spend much either. Only 3 employees, plus the owner doesn't want to spend. What the hell kind of hotel is this? Well, let's see. I help the cook. Should I help with the guests? Am I a people person? I don't know. Would it help if I would be a people person, or it would be a negative thing if I would be a people person in this situation? Because, you know, no one is a human. You seem to be understaffed and quite stressed, to be honest. If I worked as your assistant, I could help you with guests. Go on. I'm very good at talking to people. People skill, but they're not people. Like, I'm guessing what they need. Yep. And since you're... Surge? What's the word? How do you pronounce that word? Anyone in the chat, how do you pronounce the word? Is it concierge? Panacea? No, not Panacea. Concierge? I don't know. Anyone? Please. Thank you. This will probably take a huge load off your mind and let you concentrate on other tasks. Zappy, first of all, hi. Second of all, thank you for laughing at me. What if a guest had a very eccentric way of speaking, or even worse, what if they couldn't talk? What's with the really specific questions? Are all job interviews like this? Better play the fool. Let me think. I would probably try to guess what they wanted by their gestures or by encouraging them to write a note or draw a picture. You're hired. Concierge. I think. Concierge. How do you pronounce RGE? Okay, you are hired. That's not a comment on the game, obviously. That's just me. What? Just like that? Don't worry. If the owner has any issues, he'll have to go through me first. And if you happen to make any mistakes, you will be fired right away. Fine. Somehow he's scarier when he's smiling. I feel kind of sorry for the owner now. Okay, we'll start tomorrow. Here's the key to your room. Receive the room key from Levi. It's the door on the rightmost side of the first floor. That is to your right, not the way it shows on the screen. What? What? What do you mean not the way it shows on the screen? Screen? What screen? Be sure to introduce yourself to the other staff and familiarize yourself with the hotel before you turn in for the day. Jack the cookie is usually in the kitchen. He even sleeps there. Oh wow. But the maid is I think she's cleaning the library on the 3rd floor right now. The hotel has a library? Yes. It's one of the few good things about this place. But there will be some changes in the schedule. I'll hang up a new note later. Anyway, since you can't enter the library yet, wait until she's done cleaning it. As for the owner, he's probably in his room. That is the door on the leftmost side of the 1st floor. Mine's the one next to it, unfortunately. He's usually busy being lazy, though, so try not to disturb him. He'll come out of his room to bother me eventually. I see. Thanks, Levi. I'll get onto it. Oh, I almost forgot. Please take off your cloak when you are inside the hotel. You don't really need it when you are under a roof, but more importantly, guests would probably find you intimidating. And well, you wouldn't really look like an employee. It was pretty dusky when I arrived, but still evening. Wearing my cloak was the right move then. But I should be alright if I take it out when I'm inside the hotel or during nighttime. If it happens to go outside. Yeah, I got it, no problem. Undressing scene. Where did you put the cloak? Where did the cloak go? Time to meet my fellow employees. Meet Jack and Vika. Incredibly enough, Lacrima got the job at the hotel. Now she's need to introduce herself to her co-workers. They're exploring the hotel for a bit, find interesting things as well as valuable information here and there. Talk to guests, interact with things, use surrounding furniture, painting, notes, even trash cans to name a few. Explore away. Okay. So, right off the bat. So we do have, I think we do have some that are built in or assets that are from elsewhere, somewhere else. It's clear because you can see discrepancies between the art style. So you have one art style for the characters and you have a completely different art style for the background and the flowers and the bookshelf and things like that. So this is completely different from, yeah. So probably these are RPG Maker. That's the complete name. I forgot completely, but I used that software years ago. So RPG Maker assets probably, and then we have characters that are the unique or new characters in the game or made for the game, which has a different art style. Fine. So this is a work in progress game, so I have the benefit of the doubt that this might be a bit more consistent, so there's a lot of work to be done. There's two ways you can do. You can either improve the characters' graphics to match the game maker assets, or make everything, you know, or the other way around. So make the assets to be nice with the characters. Either way, it will work, and it would be interesting to see the style of game all the way around. So have a bit more cartoony feel to it. It would add to it. Character, we have a bit of a character animation. We have characters here, which is nice. I know I can talk to people. I don't really want to talk to. I will keep saying people. Oh, there's the toilet. It's empty. I don't need to use the toilet right now. Fine. Why the hell is there a painting instead of a mirror? Not that the vampire would know the difference. So in the beginning of the game, that whole scene of with the girl getting bitten and all those shenanigans that we saw. So that's what I was talking about the last time, that if you're telling a story, tell the story and show what's happening. And if it's just text, then it's a book. I don't like to read a book if I'm not particularly reading a book. So this was a want to submerge yourself in the most wonderful, relaxing bath ever. Want to experience what it feels like to caress your skin with the softest and best smelling soap in the world. Then you're in luck. Just insert 200 bills on the slot under the doorknob, and the right to use the restroom will be all yours. I don't have enough money to use a bath. Eventually I will have $200. That's good to know. There's a note between the clock hands. Let's see what it says. It's time to duel. The next word is crossed out right by its side. There's an extra message in a different handwriting. Owner, please stop kidding around and go back to work. So the owner is a bit of a goof. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. And I like the music, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it. Fallout 1 Baldur's Gate, and they had a ton of text. Okay. But okay, that's fair. So how about the games where were text heavy? Being text heavy is one thing, but when the events that were happening actually in real time, so you were actually acting it out, you were actually walking around and doing those things, and the conversation were text, so the conversation are text heavy, and the history and whatever that's text heavy, but the actual happenings were the game itself. Am I not correct? So it's not about reading a lot to so it's not about reading a lot to in the game where the game is text heavy, but we had a game last week where it was a what is the genre called, where basically a telltale game or that, so lots of the happenings were just written down and you don't have a screen change, you don't have anything. Where here you had not only a screen change, but you have the music has changed, to match the feel to the game. I came here with my little sister, who would have thought the cats and dogs could get along. Cat person game. I bet this is the only place in the world where you can see a cat and dog demons together. They are demons. Alright, good to know. My parents and I came here on holiday. This place is super cool. I can meet all kind of non-human beings like me. This place is famous for its casino. Apparently the owner himself manages the blackjack hands. A pity that it only opens when he feels like it. Yes, goofball. Okay, I know that I should be afraid of other creatures, being a non-human myself, but I can't help it when I saw a broom being swept by a pair of detached hands. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So the owner has a little money. And what of it? I bet he doesn't have a castle like me. I'm sorry. Did you notice every single painting in this place seems to be related to vegetation? Okay. Was that a hint? Vending machine instructions. To buy a drink, insert a required amount of bills to the slot. There's something else written here. Don't insert coins, okay? Coins are lame. Boo! The machines will spit them out in your face if you're trying to feed it to those ugly things. So be sure to insert only some or all of your juicy bills on the slot. I love me some green money. I mean, the machine loves green money. Woo! For some reason, reading this really pisses me off. But I guess I can take a look at the beverages they sell. I'm kind of curious. Vending machine selling overpriced and weird looking beverages. Would you like to buy some? No thank you. I think I don't even have the money to do it. The casino doesn't have a fixed schedule. It opens at random times due to the owner being the sole blackjack dealer. Be sure to bring a lot of I mean some of your green magic paper. Perhaps you still have to spend some anyway or you won't be able to play squat. It's locked. Okay, so one thing I would mention here, I know that's a game maker thing and it's about how you see things and how you don't. I don't know. I didn't know that there's gonna be a door here. So it feels like it's gonna be a door here because you have this whole hallway or this whole room and you have a hallway that goes all the way here. But it could be there only for the text. So what I would do is like put a sign or something. Oh, there is. Okay. I'm deeply sorry. There was a sign that I requested. But it doesn't look like a sign, so could make it a bit more clear that a sign. And make it a bit so I have the same tile that I'm moving on. Gonna pop me into the next room and it has the sign as well, so I don't have the chance to read the sign before I go in. Just a bit of a maybe a carpet. The carpet what? Oh, carpet in front of the door, or make the sign a bit more obvious. Make the sign a bit more obvious that it's a sign. You know, big fancy one, like a golden one or something, you know, fancy one. Pretty flowers. As far as I understand, this was made by one person. I mean, the fact that it's Game Maker Toolkit, or no, Game Maker Toolkit. That it's an RPG Maker game and uses a lot of assets, it helps a lot. But it was still made by one person, and with the whole like, that was so good. I'm still hungry though. Wonder if the cook's pumpkin face is edible. Please don't eat him. That's a lot of food. Someone was really hungry. I'm gonna say hi to the chef, the cook. Hello, chef. Excuse me, sir. Are you by any chance Jack? Because Jack-o'-lantern. Is it because Jack-o'-lantern? Ooh, what do we have here? A cute little lady came to greet me. Where's Seppi where's Marcus when I need him? Nice to meet you. I'm Lacrima. Starting tomorrow, I'll be working here as Levi's assistant. What? An assistant and Levi's, no less? Yes, that's right. Is there any problem? That Levi who only likes his coffee in a very particular way? That Levi who's not satisfied until he taste tests my food even though I'm overflowing with experience? That Levi who, oh dear, what am I doing? How rude of me. Forgive me, little one. Sometimes I drift away from the topic. It's okay, don't worry. Check. Oh, I can have a cute. Why can't I have a cute assistant? Curse you, Levi, you pedantic slave driver. Oh, brother, I wouldn't mind helping you too. It could even be a part of my job as Levi's assistant. Though at the end of the day, I guess my boss would be the owner. You're such a kind soul. I'll be looking forward to working with you. Me too. Oh dear, I can't wait to be fellow co-workers. We'll spend breaks together, have meals together, gossip together, and then... this guy has a lot of energy. He may not have an expressive face, but his way of speaking certainly makes up for it. Anyway, I should go meet Pika now. Let's eat. Fish. Fishy smell. Fishy, fishy. Weighing scale for measuring food. I can't pick up anything. Sweet pepper here, pretty sure that must be the only sweet I don't like. Is there anything I can pick up? No. Bread? Must avoid temptation. I don't know why a vampire would have temptation to steal food. Oh. Listen, what's this? A crumpled note. Hiya. Would you like a sweet old napkin for just 100 back into the trash? Someone likes money. I like the music. It works well. Let's go upstairs. Oh, that's why. Okay. So the outmost right is on the left because it's the right to the character. That's why it said on the, not on the. Oh, that's my room. That's a nice room. Why would someone leave a book like this? Journal, huh, interesting. I wonder why was the floor alive. Seems to be really strict with everything. That definitely includes cleaning. Oh, it's empty. Invisible ink. Okay. Hidden pockets. That's where the jacket went. Or the hood. I have a ooh. I need to have there's a trick to open my great. I want to check out the room first. There's more things to check out. Oh, there's a restroom. This is the same restroom as I had. Oh, but no. This has a mirror. The one who said vampires don't have reflections clearly didn't meet one before. So back in the day, the original mirrors were made with silver coating. And today they use different metals. It's not silver anymore. That's why the vampires have reflections now, and they didn't have back in the 100 years ago when they were more around than today. Oh, and thank you everyone for the follow. I haven't even realized it. I have Alien followed me and Mudbound Dragon followed me, but the reason I didn't realize it because I wasn't even here. So thank you. Okay, so that's why the vampires have reflections now. Humans don't have red eyes. One-ply toilet paper. So I would say that this is small. This is a small thing. What I like about these kind of games or these kind of things that the small things are consistent. We have an owner who doesn't like to spend money and who likes to make money, and we have one-ply toilet paper. Genius. Small thing. I don't need to use the toilet right now. It's empty. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Found a bill. I don't even know how to react. I have one bill. I have a room key and I have a journal. The journal is empty at the moment. Lacrima. Race vampire. July 3rd. Likes exploring, taking notes, investigates student opposites. Dislikes bell pepper, garlic, drinking blood, unfair prices, living alone. Levy. It's Levy. Like Evie. Just human form. Okay. How do we know his birthday? That's all I know. That's all the people I know. Close the journal. So yeah, I like. Oh, I can't wake up the owner. I wanted to wake up the owner. Hello. Or the one maid and a zombie on the. There's a zombie maid. That's a zombie maid. I finally finished. Yes, seriously. Who thought having a library in a hotel was a good idea? Give me a break, yeah? Sorry to interrupt you. Miss, are you Vika the maid by any chance? Yes, that's me, yes. So is something wrong? Please don't tell me the owner made a toilet prank again. I seriously quit this time. No, it's nothing like that. Don't worry, you can rest easy. It's just that I recently got hired as Levy's assistant. It's gonna be live assistant, and wanted to say hi. My name's Lacrima. It's nice to meet ya. Yes, nice to meet you too. I see. So an assistant. Ha. He did it. He finally did it. Yes. Now I won't have to help with the guests anymore. Can you believe it? Some are so rude that they run in fear whenever I sweep. I was about to lose it. If he didn't do something, I was seriously going to quit. Yes. I mean, what do they care? Sometimes cleaning is more efficient when you detach your hands from your body. Oh, that was the hands. I see, you really had it hard, huh? Well, we'll be with co-workers from now on, so don't hesitate to ask me for help when you're in trouble. Oh, we're so nice. You're so sweet. So sweet that I bet you would make an even better maid than me. Yes. Maybe I should just quit. I'll see you later. Is working here really that demanding, or is the maid weak to pressure? Maybe it's both. Okay, what was the... Okay, that was the last of the employees. Now I just have to meet the owner. But Levi said he was doing something else, right? I wonder when the library will be open. Levi! Here, Levi! Levi, come here. It's yeah. Were you able to introduce yourself, Jack and Vika? Yes. I also made the most of my time and explored several rooms. The ones were available at least. I see. Good. Well, I was about to open the library and hang up the new schedule for it. Did you read the notes on the side? Nope. The library rules, the note I'll be hanging up right now does too, with the addition of the schedule. Okay, I see. I should read it. Yes, that would be advisable. Also, please ignore the pay a fee rule. I think you can already imagine who wrote it. Oh, brother. Why don't you replace the note? Believe me, I did. Many times. The owner just really likes messing with me. He writes down this ridiculous rule whenever I'm not looking. No wonder he's so stressed. Anyway, you're free to come and take a look. I'll be there if you need me. Okay, thanks, Levi. Great, I know where to go next. Library. So I think I'm gonna slowly leave it as it is. I have another few minutes, so I want to check what we have discussed with the sweet gangster. So it's a 3-chapter game. The first chapter will hopefully be released in the late 2020, early 2021. So we are looking at a demo version of it. The inspiration from the game came from different games and anime, and Witch's Heart, Angels of Death, Danganronpa, Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is, I think, the most known name on her list. Anime, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So, yeah. So those are some inspirations. And RPG Maker MV, which is 55? 1005? 1005? Yeah. So, yep. So, Sweet Gangster said that the main that she likes, I think she, G, them, Z. I'm lost. More story heavy. The game is more story heavy because programming is not her strong point. And yeah, I'm just reading whatever. I'm all about games with a good story. Usually my favorite games tend to be story heavy. So yeah, that's why this game is story heavy. And it's quite well written. Oh, well, hello. I didn't know I could use the... Oh, I could use the mouse. Cool. It's a lot faster. Cool. I could do that. Thanks, you learn. You try it out. So yeah, for games like this, what I really enjoyed is the consistency in the game. So the jokes are there. It does feel the anime influence. Does feel there's some jokes, or not jokes, but ironically, the best RPG Maker games are not RPGs. Yeah, I mean, technically it's a roleplay game. You're playing as a role of a vampire girl person who wants to turn back, and then there's a jack-o'-lantern. The text jokes were great. Yeah. Oh, I'm going. But what? Oh, okay. Liva's note is next to the door. I should read before entering the library. Yes, there's something. It seemed like that's some kind of basement, but our door was locked, so I can't go there yet. Note contains the library schedule and rules. Which one would you like to read? None. Rules. Don't be loud, no eating or drinking, no running. After reading, put the book back on its corresponding shelf. Don't take any books out of the room. Actually, you can take out of the room if you pay your fee. If you pay a fee, please ignore the previous rule. The owner likes to make stupid pranks. Schedule. The library is open on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Library. I don't even know what day it is. So that needs to be a part of it. Oh wow, that's a big library. That's a lot of books. Oh yes, you really did come. As to all, I really wanted to look at the library stock. Not at all. It's nice to see more books. Enthusiast. I agree. Feel free to look around. Just make sure to follow the rules. Yes, sir. So be careful. Alright, so I can go around and check the books and... Oh no, the first thing that I'm gonna check is... the bin. Still empty. That's because it was said explicitly that you need to check the bins. So I'm checking all the bins. No more bins? I'm disappointed. So yeah, I think we're gonna close it for now, because I want to move a bit more time with people who are really here. I mean, the Sweet Gangster wanted to be here. It wanted to be here, but the daily life is the normal daily job is a bit heavy, and she said that she's gonna be. I think it's she. If not, I'm gonna be in trouble, but hey ho. Working till like midnight, and I don't think the stream is gonna go midnight-ish. So we said, yeah, it's not a problem. I'm just gonna tell that everyone to go and check out the game and give some love and try it and give some, and we talk about some story driven and the things that I like or we don't like about this game. I can't really at this point I can't really say anything that I would dislike about the game. Those things that we talked about, that some things are not clear where they are, or that could be, you can have a bigger signs to be more clear that that's a sign. So I don't know if there's gonna what else in this game, so to make sure or make a bit more obvious these kind of the hidden messages or hidden things that are part of the scenery, part of the decoration, and has some functionality to make sure that you know that it's what it is, and you can't assume that, oh, these are this in RPG Maker, but because some people have never seen RPG Maker, don't know what these assets are and don't know a lot of things, so many things you can't go with like, oh, everyone knows like it's like that, but no, that doesn't work like that. A lot of games, so if you play like a first-person shooter, then you assume, or you have this pre-learned thing that you shoot with the left mouse button, move around with WASD, and you reload with a letter R. And these are like unwritten rules of a first-person shooter, because everyone uses these rules that, oh, that's how it works. But for someone who's new to it, they don't know it. They don't know how to use it. And so make everything a bit more obvious than you would think it needs to be. If that makes any sense. And then the other thing that we and the holes where, don't make with the RPG Maker or any game, don't make, if you are a tile-based game where you have to go on a tile to something to happen, unless that's the concept of that square. Don't make one square do two different things. So if you put the sign where you've put the sign, and you want the people to read it, to have some information of what's happening next, don't make the scene move around, because you don't want the two things to happen at the same. You can't have the two things can't happen at the same time, and one is overriding the other. Then there's no point in having the sign in the first place there, because you're not going to read it. By the time you try to get in there, you're already in. But if you want to read it, you're already in the place, and that's not going to help if something you shouldn't go, or I mean, if you shouldn't go, then you should close it, but that's a different question. So yeah, that's the whole that's what I wanted. And obviously consistency is what I'm all about, and graphics consistency. So it's not a problem if the characters, not just in this game, but in general, if the game has pixelated or has cartoony looking characters, that's fine, that's completely fine, but make sure that the whole lot is the same. The whole art style is consistent in this sense, and I'm quite sure that this is just a demo, and it's gonna upgrade from here, or gonna be neater and nicer in the future. But yeah, so go play Panacea, and check out Sweet Gangster. Check out Sweet Gangster on Twitter. Give her lots of love to her. Tell her that the game is good, please. And yeah, or tell things that you didn't like, tell things that you liked, so we can improve, and we can help to make this game better and better and better. And